What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. This is gonna be quite a personal episode of Joe Winko Talk. Nothing really X-rated or morbid or gloomy, but I did feel like it was something important to talk about, really. So, as a lot of you guys should know, I am still a single man right now. More single than ever, really. And if you guys been watching me on YouTube long enough, you would know that I have tons of profiles on tons of different dating sites. Yeah, I seriously do. I've been trying to find a lover and a partner for a really long time. And in case you guys don't notice, I'm only into humans who have a Y chromosome. No offense to any females watching this video. Another thing that you guys should know about me is that I absolutely love adventure and I get stir crazy very easily. Like right now, I'm living in a vacation home that my adoptive parents are renting in northern Florida, and I've literally not left this house for the past 3 or 4 months. The whole reason why is because I've been scared about the Omicron variant of coronavirus that's been circulating around. But nowadays, the cases are starting to go down, and I've been wanting to get a fourth booster shot. I'm going to try to see if I'm able to. And as soon as I get that taken care of, then I'll be okay with going out again because I really been wanting to get away from northern Florida. I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely do love it here, but I get stir crazy when I'm in the same place for too long, and I've been wanting to go out and go somewhere else, really. So I always find a lot of guys to talk to online, and not all of them live in Florida. Quite a few of them live really far away. And this is probably because of my autism mind, but there's one thing that guys sometimes say to me that really strikes a nerve. When they tell me, you're so handsome, but you're so far away, we'll never meet each other, it's so sad. That strikes a nerve, really, because I can't stand it when guys tell me that. And because of that, I have this posted on every single one of my dating site profiles, this picture. Let me show it to you guys right here. Alright, as you guys can see right there, there's an arrow pointing to the message, you're so cute, too bad we're so far away and won't ever meet at all, I wish we were closer. I hate it when people send me messages like that. So then I typed in, if you really want to meet me, send me a round trip bus ticket. I can travel anywhere within the continental USA. Just let me get to know you more before we plan that out together, though. Because that's definitely something we would have to plan out together, really, as you see in that picture and everything. Because it is true. I mean, anywhere in the USA I can go to if you send me a round trip bus ticket. However, nowadays I don't really live next to a Greyhound bus station. Back when I was living in Pinellas County, I lived closer to a Greyhound bus stop, but not anymore. However, I could still get to a Greyhound bus stop. I mean, there's one that's quite a ways from me, but I could still make it there because there's like a city bus that runs between my town and the Greyhound station that I could probably hop on somehow. But it would be better to send me a train ticket instead because I live a lot closer to the train station in my town in Florida. I can literally almost walk to it, really. However, the trains are a bit more limited. You can only travel like up the East Coast on a train, but you can also travel through the Midwest too on a train also. There's not really a direct way to get to the central southern states like Texas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. Not really a direct way, but it could still be possible nonetheless. But if someone wants me to visit them out there, it'd be better to send me a bus ticket instead then. But it's something we would have to plan out. There's also another thing that people sometimes message me saying that really strikes a nerve. They tell me, hey Joe, I like your pictures, I like your videos. Next time you're in whatever state, you should come see me. I would love to meet you. And then that always kind of strikes a nerve when people send me messages like that, really, because one of the other biggest misconceptions about me is like you see all my adventure videos posted on YouTube. I'm under the impression that there's a lot of people who think that I always get to those places by myself. And in all honesty, that's clearly not true at all. Like, for example, the video of me at the bridge in Michigan and me at the park in Michigan, I did not get to that park by myself. Or the video of me at the Golden Gate Bridge in California, I did not get to the Golden Gate Bridge by myself. The reason why I was there was because someone else was there with me and someone else brought me there. That's the thing. So it kind of strikes a nerve when people send me messages saying, next time you're in wherever, you should get together with me and meet me. Because I wouldn't do that. If I was in another state, like, or in another place somewhere, I would be spending all my time with the person who brought me there. I wouldn't stray off from them and go meet someone else. That's not what I do. And that kind of strikes a nerve when people tell me that, really. That's just one thing that I wanted to get out there for you guys to know, honestly. So getting back to that picture that I showed you guys, I have that picture posted on all my dating site profiles because it is true. And I brought up this group before. There's this one group for a bunch of gay guys who are living in Texas. They added me to this Facebook chat group and they were all talking to each other. They were mainly just sending pictures of their penises out and everything like that. And I guess it was meant to be, I mean, my autism mind thought that it was a dating group at first, but then it turned out to be a hookup group. I mean, they were just slutting around in the chat and everything. But I figured that there might still be some people who might consider it a dating group, so I started posting stuff about myself in the chat group. A lot of it was stuff that people were ignoring, like links to my YouTube videos, pictures of me and stuff like that. And no one really seemed too impressed. And I started typing in that I was looking for a lover and a partner. And I was typing in, if you guys want me to come visit you, just send me a bus ticket to Texas and then I'll come visit you. And then that's when things started to go downhill. I mean, they were never going anywhere in the first place. People weren't really talking to me at all or interested in me at all in the chat group. But that's when they started to turn on me and get really angry. They were claiming that I was a scammer. They were claiming that what I was going to do is if someone got me a bus ticket to Texas, what I was going to do was go out and sell the bus ticket and get money for it, and that I was trying to scam people that way. And they said that I was like one of the scammers from Nigeria. And in all honesty, that seriously pissed me off when they did that. They also kicked me out of the group too. But it pissed me off when they did that, when they claimed that I was a scammer. That made my blood boil. As in, they seriously think that I would just flake out on someone who sent me a bus ticket to visit them. Well, first of all, I wouldn't just go out and visit anyone. I would want to talk to someone first to make sure that they're not a psychopath before I go out to visit them. And second, if someone really did, like, want me to come visit them, and they sent me a bus ticket to come visit them, there's no way you can sell that ticket for it to be used by someone else. I mean, I heard of stuff like that happening before, but only with plane tickets. I don't really know much about plane tickets because I'm afraid to fly on airplanes, but with bus tickets and train tickets, those tickets are only meant for one person, the customer you're getting it for. Like, if someone gets me a bus ticket, I have to tell them my full name, and they have to order it and put my full name on the ticket in order to get it for me. Because when I go to get on a bus or a train and someone online got me a train ticket or a bus ticket, I literally have to show my ID and show the train ticket. They have to make sure the names match so the ticket is meant for me. You can't just go on there with any ticket that you found and board the bus to anywhere where the ticket says. No, that's not how it works. So you can't like take a ticket that was meant for yourself and sell it to someone else because that's someone else who has the ticket, unless they have the exact same name as you, is not going to be able to use it. That's the thing. And I don't think there's anyone who has the exact same name as I do, really. And I thought that was stupid, honestly, that they seriously thought that I was gonna be scamming people like that. I mean, I don't really blame them at first because, like, you hear that stuff like that happening, these Nigerian scammers saying, oh, buy me a flight ticket to the USA so I can come meet you. But then the thing is, I already verified that I am actually a real person. I already verified to that chat group that I was on that I was actually a real person because I was posting links to my YouTube videos there. And they knew it was really me. I think that's really stupid, unless they were too stupid to watch my YouTube videos, but that's on them for that, really. Let me make this clear to every single person who's watching this video. If you choose to reach out to me and contact me, and you decide, oh, I like Joe Winko, I want him to come visit me, and you call me on the phone and we talk to each other, or if we video chat with each other, the same guy that you're seeing in this video is going to be the same guy you're talking on the phone with, or is going to be the same guy you're video chatting with. And that's also going to be the same guy who you're going to be picking up from the bus station or the train station who's going to come visit you. However, there's one thing I do need to clarify and make clear to everyone. You might not recognize me right away if you're picking me up at a bus station or a train station because I'm not going to look the same way that I do now. But if you guys seriously want to know what I look like while I'm riding a Greyhound bus or while I'm riding a Amtrak train and what I'm going to look like as soon as you see me step off the train or step off the bus at the station, this is what I'm going to look like as soon as you see me stepping off a train or stepping off a bus, like that. So yeah, not entirely like I look like now, really, but that's technically exactly what I'm going to look like when you come to pick me up from the train station or bus station. Not in the whole Joe Winko outfit yet. But as soon as we get settled in, and as soon as we prepare to go on an adventure, and as soon as we prepare for me to do a video of exploring the town you live in, or wherever we decide to go, I guess, once I put on the red pointy bandana and all the other accessories I choose to wear, you will recognize me right away and you will automatically know, yep, that's Joe Winko. That's the guy in the YouTube video who I was watching. So yeah, definitely not a scammer, legitimately coming to see you. And I wouldn't just ask anyone to send me a random ticket out of nowhere. I'd want to talk to you first to make sure you're not a psychopath who's planning on murdering me or anything. But that would be... I highly doubt that they would be, because, like, if someone really was crazy enough to do that, send me a bus ticket to come visit them, well, first of all, I never go anywhere unless it's a round-trip ticket, really, so I have a way to come back. And another thing is, if someone was actually crazy enough to send me a bus ticket to come visit them, and they ended up savagely murdering me, it would immediately be able to be traced back to them, and they would get in trouble for it, really. That's the thing, honestly. Which actually brings me to another story that I'm actually going to be talking about in a future episode of Joe Winko Talk. But that's worthy of a whole other episode of Joe Winko Talk, because something like that technically almost did happen to me a while ago. Technically, strong emphasis on that word, because it was something that a psychic told me, and yeah, some other stuff. You guys know how that is. You can't believe that 100%. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm not a scammer. If you want me to come visit you, well, I'd want us to talk to each other first to see how we get along and make sure that you're not a psychopath. And also to make sure that we have plans on exactly what we're going to do when I come to visit you and everything. But I'm not a scammer. I'm not going to take the bus ticket or train ticket you got from me and I'm not going to sell it to someone else and profit off of it. No, absolutely. And I think it's absolutely stupid that the people from this Houston, Texas dating group were accusing me of that. And it makes me sick, honestly. But in all honesty, I really don't care about them at all. They're just a bunch of horny, disease-ridden idiots. There's enough of that everywhere, even outside of Texas. But yeah, seriously, I think it's stupid that when people see that picture posted on all of my dating site profiles, they think I'm a scammer and they think I'm a fake person who just wants to get their bus tickets or train tickets that they send to me and think that I'm going to sell them for profit when I actually would legitimately come to visit them for real because I actually would want to. Seriously, you would be with me the whole entire time. That's not a scammer. That's someone who would want to come visit you and someone who would want to come stay with you for a while. I mean, I wouldn't really be able to stay forever, honestly. I mean, I would eventually have to come back to Florida after a while. But, I mean, that's stuff we would plan out, really. But now you guys know that I'm really not a scammer. I'm a legitimate person, not some weird guy who's going to sell your Greyhound bus ticket that you get for Joe Winko to come visit you to the black market. I literally would come to visit you and we literally would meet each other and everything like that. And I think it's stupid that people don't believe that. They think that I'm some weird person who's going to profit off of getting my Amtrak ticket or Greyhound ticket and selling it to someone else. You can't even do that. That's impossible because the ticket has my name on it and no one else can use it except me unless someone else had the exact same name as me, but I don't know anyone else who has the exact same name as me or anyone else who has the exact same name as me and willing to give profit for my ticket. I mean, that's crazy that people honestly believe that and are calling me a scammer. And that would be a really stupid idea of a scam anyway, based on the fact that you can't even get any money out of that anyway, because the ticket wouldn't even be able to be used by anyone else. Like, that scam idea even makes Ed, and Eddie seem like smart people. Well, the only member of Ed, and Eddie that's actually smart is Double D. But yeah, that's one thing I think of whenever people mention scammers, Ed and Nettie. But Ed and Nettie are scammers. Joe Winko is not. So get that through your head. If you want me to come visit you, I literally will. We just have to plan it out first, and I just have to make sure that you're not a crazy person who's planning on murdering me. Really. But chances are that you're not, honestly, so that's a good thing. So that's it for this episode of Joe Winko Talk. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, really. Yeah, it was a bit personal, but it was something that I really needed to clarify and talk about. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.